Good evening, residents of Kebun Baru and Marymount. Tatia Wan Shanghao. Selamat malam. Vanakkam. My name is Sani Ismail. I stand before you this evening as a candidate for the Progress Singapore Party. Currently, I am the Managing Director and in-house legal counsel of a condo and facilities management firm, which gives me first-hand experience in managing the expenditure as well as dealing with the issues they face, like cleaning, landscaping, mechanical, electrical, plumbing matters, lift maintenance, fire safety, and others, which are no different from running a town council in the upkeep and maintenance of common areas within HDB properties, etc. Besides my facilities management experience, PSP has many other members and volunteers who are experienced in running town councils. Dr. Tan Cheng Bok, for example, set up one of the first town councils in Singapore. So please, Kebun Baru and Marymount residents, rest assured that your town will be well looked after if you elect a PSP MP. Tony Tan, Jeffrey Koo. My fellow Singaporeans, tonight I would like to talk about an important issue: how we can improve the work-life balance of all of us Singaporeans. I shall start with a simple question to everyone here. What is the point of working so hard if we never have time to live? The government can and should do more to help Singaporeans improve their work-life balance. That is why PSP has made many policy proposals in our manifesto to improve work-life balance. Everyone might present different challenges on the surface, and I hear the underlying desire: less work, more life. The introduction of technology, as useful as it may be, has sometimes blurred the lines of official working hours as bosses and company group chats continue to buzz even after you've clocked out of the office. Work-life balance may seem to be the new buzzword nowadays, but what does work-life balance really look like? Is it really possible in Singapore? I'm here tonight to tell you, yes, it is possible. Having many years of experience abroad, I hope to be able to take some solutions that have worked well elsewhere and tweak it to apply to our Singaporean context. If elected, one of the things that I will take the lead on is to create a stronger work-life balance here, right here in Singapore, our home. Oh yes, we can. We'll start off with implementing the right to disconnect. PSP suggests that this policy be progressively introduced. We want to pass laws that stop after-hours work messages, unless, of course, it's an emergency or you've consented to it in advance. Your evenings should belong to you and your family. Time with your loved ones is not optional, it is essential. Next, the increase in the number of public holidays from 11 to 14, with one new holiday for each of the 3 major ethnic groups. In 1968, the government reduced the number of public holidays from 16 to 11 in order to increase productivity. Everyone in Singapore can benefit from having more public holidays. PSP suggests for now adding one for each major ethnic group, namely the Eve of Chinese New Year, the second day of Hari Raya Puasa, and Thai Pusam. Many private sector employees already give their employers already give their employees half a day off on Chinese New Year's Eve to enjoy reunion dinner with their families. It would therefore not be much of a stretch to extend that to a full day off. The Muslim community would deeply appreciate having an extra day during Hari Raya Puasa. A second day would allow more time for visitations, bonding, and honoring traditions. This year, I had the privilege of attending Thai Pusam. And let me tell you, it was a sight to behold. If Thai Pusam was made a public holiday, more of the Hindu community could take part. And beyond that, we can elevate it into a major cultural event that draws tourists and showcases our diversity to the world. As an employer, I know that more public holidays will benefit the staff, and to put it simply, happy employees equate to happy employers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, having said all that, if the government has objections to this, it simply means that they do not recognize the efforts and sacrifices of our grandparents and parents to bring Singapore to where it is today. PSP calls for statutory working hours to be reduced from 44 hours to 40 hours a week.
Yeah, good idea!
The statutory 44 hours a week is a legacy of the 5.5-day week, which was abolished for the civil service in 2004. Singapore has since moved to a 5-day work week culture. A strong economy shouldn't come at the cost of our health, our loved ones, or our mental well-being.
Yes, baby!
PSP also calls for the minimum number of days of annual leave to be increased from 7 days to 14 days. We all deserve the time for family and to take breaks to recharge ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, work-life balance is not just a personal dream, it is a national priority. Because a tired nation is not a growing one. So, my dear voters, if you believe that rest is not laziness, time with family is not optional, and living well is as important as working hard, then vote for a party that fights for your time, your health, your dignity. Vote for the PSP. Thank you.